The G5 treatment machine is basically a very simple machine by using the vibration and technology. It doesn't have any sound frequency, anything like that, so it's very safe than other machines that we have. So 40 years or above, you can actually have twice a week. 40 years below, you can actually have every day if you want it. So, but make sure you drink plenty of water, and then before and after the treatment. And it's a great idea to actually exercise after the treatment, all right? And the treatment usually lasts for 30 to 40 minutes. And then therefore half the body the way that we work. And so in terms of what we do, usually there's a sequence that we actually do Petrissage first. So making sure that the body, the skin level is actually relaxed. And then we're going to do the Petrissage, which is a deeper level of the relaxation, also breaking up those congestions, and then also the adipose and then fat tissues and things like that. And then we're going to use stimulation of the potamen and also friction and things like that, and to really break those up and really flush those out. And then at the end, we're going to do Petrissage again just to smooth out everything. So in terms of the session, the way that we divided the session is that we do the legs, we do the abdominal area, we do the back of the legs, and then we do the back. So each time you see that the beginning part of the each area, we're going to use either the round head or the rectangle head, and then they're covered because this is plastic, so the powder will not actually get on the sponge itself. So we're going to use powder, apply on the skin before we actually do the service. Alright, so for the legs, we will use the rectangle one and then go up the legs a few times, and then change the head to the round one to do circles around the leg. And then you're going to use I call this a hard rubber pointed head. And then this one's actually used for Petrissage. So they go deeper into the muscle. So you use this on all the big muscle area, like the calves muscle, like the hamstrings area, and even the lower buttock area. Okay? And then after that, you're going to use this spiky area, which is more of the potamen and then stimulating head. And then this one will kind of flush, again, everything, the toxins of breaking up tissues into the lymphatic system to be flushed away. And then you finish with the Petrissage again, using this round head. So for the back, the difference is like we're going to actually, instead of using this head, we're going to use the wider knob head, because this will get into a deeper layer of muscles, and it's very intense. And so you are going to only use around the shoulder area, and then also on the top of the buttock area. So you're never going to use on the lower back, because that would be a bit too much for the lower back. Okay, in terms of intensity, the Petrissage portion of the massage, or the covered area, we're going to go up to medium or even high, somewhere around there, to do the Petrissage part. So for the Petrissage part, which is a deeper level, using this head, we're going to actually go down to the low, and then which will be slower and deeper. All right, and then the rest of it, meaning that this the potamen, sort of like the spiky area head, we're going to use a medium as well. So everything else will be more of a medium or high, except the rubber head will be more of a slow, and then which is more penetrating and a very deep level, getting into the muscle that way. So the first thing first we're going to be doing is to apply powder, and then what that does is actually help the machine to glide along the skin easier, and then the vibration goes through easier that way, and so the skin is not actually get caught on the heads of the machine that way. So you apply the powder everywhere, the areas that you want to work on. Right? And then you're going to turn on the machine. So first thing first, you want to make sure that you get the machine, the head below the table when you change anything. Alright, so you're going to turn the machine on to sort of medium. The first stage is basically Petrissage. So I'm going to use a square and then go up. Three to 5 times. Again, you don't need to use a lot of force because the machine actually has a pretty heavy pieces, so you basically just follow the leg and make sure you avoid the joint and then go up the upper body. And then you do a big sweep from bottom to top, lift off in the ankle area and the knee area. And turn it off. And you're going to change the head below the table level. The next thing we're going to be doing is actually the round head. Also it's covered. So get the head on. And then turn on the machine. Again, this is going to be also F-brush, so it's going to go medium or high. And this part, you're going to be doing a circular motion. And only on the fleshy area. You should do like 3 passes. On both sides of the leg. And then up the thigh. And then I would do like 3 passes each line. In the lateral side of the legs, the top side of the leg, and then the medial side of the legs. And you do cross fibers. For the thighs only is easier. And just blend that all together. So once you're done, you can shut the machine off and then go to the next head. Again, untwist this and change it to the multi-part surface head. Okay. And then this one you want to set it to a low setting because this actually has more of a penetrating effect and it's more of a Petrissage effect of massage. So, and it gets deep into the subcutaneous and the adipose area to really loosening up the fat cells and breaking them down and flush them to the lymph area. Thigh, again same 3 lines. And if you need to concentrate on the upper part of the thigh, and do a few more passes around there. And then you'll finish it with this head. Again, turn it off, and then take the head out. And we're going to change it to the multi-spiky head. That's more of like a friction and then tapoderman kind of setting. So this is around medium. Same area. So, and what this does is going to actually help all the loosened up fat tissues to flush towards the lymph area and then flush out with the lymphatic system. And then you do circle up again. This one you want to, basically the direction is actually towards the inguinal area where the lymph nodes gathering there. And then a few times I'll just do cross fiber. And you're done with this. And the last option for this is basically you can finish with the round head. Again, go through the entire sequence again 3 times each, and then just finish this leg. Okay? Okay, and we're going to use this rectangle one. And starting with the medium high, with pressure. Again, it's good. Just straight up the leg, lower to up. So around 3 passes. And you just want to avoid the back of the knee and go up to the side. Now just do a couple of passes the entire leg. And then you're done with this head, and then again finish taking that off again to a medium. This will be circular movement. Avoid the knee again, go up the thigh. And just do a 1 pass. 2, sometimes 3 is fine, all the way up. And you're finished with this head. And then turn it off. We're going to go to the multi-head, which would do a deeper Petrissage movement. And so it's going to have a slower setting. So it penetrates deeper. Nice and easy, slow, deeper penetration. Circular movement. Again, same thing, around 3 passes each line. And then back of the thigh. Then inside. And with this, you can actually add a few passes right on the bottom of the buttock area. And all the way to the side. Finish again this head. So stop the machine, change the head. Now we're going to go to the multi-spike head to give them a good friction and coat them in. So finish with a long stroke into the linguinal area, and you finish that. You can stop, and then again at the end, if you want to, you can finish the entire leg with the round head, and then just do the same thing. Circles up, and then all the way like you started in the beginning. And that should be done with this leg, and then you go to the other leg. Right, so we're going to apply the